G'day! In today's video I'm talking about the HP Victus G3PQ and its overall battery life. So this particular machine here, I've had it running last night on just a looped YouTube video, 10 hours of fire, and I've had the brightness set down to half and the keyboard LED turned off. I've done no other tweaks apart from load up Google Chrome, hit play on the video, or turn the brightness down, turn off the keyboard LED, and hit play and unplug the power cable from there. And it's pulled in just shy of 6 hours. So it ended up getting about 5 hours, 54 minutes, which is probably the best laptop I've come across in recent time that isn't an ultralight laptop. Typically the last few I've been seeing are Acer Nitro 5s, the GL65 MSI model, and all of them are running Intel chips. This particular one here is running a Ryzen 5 5600H, and that seems to linger about 20 watts on this particular machine. It seems to be relatively low wattage, where usually most games on the benchmarks I've performed, it seems to be likely to pull more, like in combination, GPU and CPU, pull more than about 80 watts of power. So right now, it has a 150 watt charger, it's pulling 80 watts of power, usually at peak. So overall, I find that the battery life has been very good on this machine, which all the Intel gaming machines that I've seen, all of them I can't really recommend if you want to do schooling or uni work on it. With this, or if you tweaked it just enough for the day, turn the brightness down, maybe kill Wi-Fi when you don't need Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, I reckon you'd actually be able to get through a full school day of actually using it, which to me is quite surprising. The other thing I found with it was, since the charger that comes with it is a 150 watt charger, and the machine itself is usually only sipping power, you should almost be able to game and charge at the same time. Where I found that most other machines I've been using, mainly the Intel machines, if you're charging it while gaming, it's usually not really charging, it's lingering. The 6500M in this machine seems to just basically sip power and pump out frames, which is pretty darn good. I am curious, I do want to get my hands on a 6600M, possibly even a 6700M if they actually do exist. I can't say I've really seen much about them, but compared to the 3060, which gets very loud, very hot, chews through the power, this one I found the fan life of it to also, or the fan noise, to also be very quiet and perfectly usable in a quiet room while gaming. So right now it's getting a pretty good thumbs up for battery life. And good battery life usually means a variety of other good things as well. Quiet fan noise, good battery life, quick charging. So far it's looking pretty good. I will do a couple of tests regarding gaming on battery life. So right now I've got Witcher 3 loaded up and we're fully charged, and I'm going to disconnect that power and we're going to see how long this is going to run for. Let's go. So instantly upon removing that power, GPU power has dropped to around 20 watts, CPU down to about 15, frame rate down to about 20. So right now, we'll check the time. Currently it is 4:05, so we'll see when this goes flat. And here we go, we're virtually nearly flat right now. So let's have a look and see what we get. I go down here, currently at 10%. 10% and at 5:21 PM. So the Victus has gone completely flat, and it managed to get about 1 hour and 25 minutes of gameplay while playing Witcher 3 with the FPS relatively low, but the graphics settings turned up. So I'd say if you were attempting to tweak that, you'd be able to, and drop the graphics settings down, you should be able to potentially game for a little bit longer. But typically with gaming laptops, I don't expect purchasing them to game on the battery. What I want from the laptop, the gaming laptop, is something that will last a decent amount of time while web browsing, and then when I want to play a game, I'll sit down, plug the charger into it, give it full power, and play the game from there. So the gaming performance was not really my focal point, which still, an hour and a half is not too bad. You'll be able to sit down and play something for about an hour. If you're playing older games, you'll have usually much better frame rate. Battery life mightn't really change too much though, but so far, pretty happy with it. Anyway, I'm going to catch you guys later and see ya. Bye.